Hello, and welcome to my YouTube page. My name is Christine Arylo, and I am a woman who works with beings all over this planet to affect social, personal, and global transformation by choosing to take a stand and do our lives differently. I'm trained as an MBA, I'm trained as a mystic, but most importantly, I'm a person on this planet who probably, if you're here with me on this page, realizes that the way that we're working, the way that we're leading, the way that we've been brought up to succeed is not working for any of us. And so my gift in the world is taking over 20 years of business experience and 20 years of leadership experience and traditional training in some of the best colleges and educational and companies in the world. And marrying that when I figured out that while there was some good information there, I was missing a whole bunch of deep wisdom on how I could operate in this world in a way in which I actually was thriving. We hear all the time, you should thrive, you should lean in, you should be like Superwoman or Superman. Yeah, great, but how do we use our freaking superpower tools? Where are they? What's the deeper wisdom? And so that set me on this journey to studying deeper wisdom in the yogic science traditions, in the earth wisdom traditions, in the feminine traditions. And my gift is bringing these together, the traditional models and the deeply wisdom-based models, to create new elevated realities for how you lead, how you live, and how you succeed. Now you'll see here on this YouTube station, it's been around for a while. I actually was a vlogger for over 6 years I don't even know how back that far they go, but I was a nomad for 3 years. And so I did videos from all over the world, wherever I was. And a lot of my early work is really focused on self-love. And it's focused on self-love and the 10 kinds of self-love: self-trust, self-compassion, self-care. And it's focused deeply on how to get yourself out of overwhelm and burnout and sacrificing yourself from a deeper place within your heart, not just more mental ideas. And so I did that for about 6 years. So you're going to see me over the course of time. And then I paused and I pulled back a little bit because after 6 years, I just felt like I couldn't get through in 3 minutes what it was that people needed to hear. And so I started a podcast. It's called Feminine Power Time. And if you listen to podcasts or you've never listened to podcasts, even come over and subscribe to it. It's a longer format. They're usually 30 to 40 minutes. And that's where I have a chance to go deeper with you. But I'm coming back here to the video channel because I can, in 6 minutes or less, actually share some snippets, or what I like to call wisdom bites. And I can also share practices with you. So one of the things that the people that work with me, my students, say, Christine, we love when you share practices because your practices work. So that is one of my gifts. And I work with a lot of corporations. I work with a lot of leaders, whether they're entrepreneurs or they're social impact entrepreneurs or teachers or therapists or corporate executives or doctors or nurses or lawyers. I believe that if we have the practices we need to stay centered, to stay clear, to stay grounded, to stay in our hearts, to keep our minds open, to keep our bodies releasing stress, then we can make it through whatever is going on in this world right now. It's intense out there. So you'll start to be seeing, and you'll be seeing some additional once a month posting, what I like to call grace under pressure practices that come from my Feminine Wisdom Way school. You'll also probably see some practices that come from my self-love school called the Path of Self-Love, where we train people all over the world. And a lot of these practices I use and I shift and I change to work with the women's leadership groups I work with all over the world. So whether you're a man or you're a woman, whoever you are, you're welcome here. And you'll also be seeing once a month I send out a YouTube video, or I will be doing this, and I'll be starting to kind of move up even more that talks a little bit about the topic that we're focused on for that month. In my Feminine Power Time podcast, I do 3 series a month. And so I'll be sharing a little bit about that on here as well. But I just wanted to tell you, thank you, welcome. I'm glad you're here. So whether you're here to listen and take in the practices, whether you're checking me out to see if I'm a good person to come and speak at your organization, whatever it is, welcome. I really believe that we are stronger together, and I love making these videos. I'm here in my studio on the Puget Sound, just off the coast of Seattle, and wherever you are in the world. I'm glad that we're connected. So subscribe to the channel, check out Feminine Power Time, subscribe to that, and you can also go to my website, Christine Arylo, ARYLO.com, and sign up for my twice a month wisdom letters. Look forward to staying connected. See you soon.